This is kind of a mess right here. I wonder how they're going to get their speed. Probably 16 very modular. So, okay. Got it. I have no idea. I don't even know what engine. I don't even know what engine Raid Shadow Legends on. I don't think it's Unity. Yeah, I'm just gonna do Prince Kaimar because of the 30%, and he's got a 2 intimidating presence. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have a 30 with a 5 intimidating presence, so that's gonna work out well. So we're gonna do account reviews at some point. Right now, I'm just finishing up on my main account, and then we're gonna do some reviews. I just finished up on Twitch playing my baby account, but I do want to do some account reviews. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. Almost every game is. Every mobile game that is. There's a handful that, well, Supercell has their own engine. And then there's some that do Unreal. I've only played one Unreal game, which was Marvel Future Revolution. I bet you we die here. Well, let's see. We're okay. All right. Astragarn, that's interesting that you knew that. Did you Google that, or did you just know that off the top of your head? It's interesting how the code in Raid being on Unity just seems to be real crisp and tuned. Like, stuff generally loads like really fast. Look at the big brain on Brad. I'm pretty sure it was Unity because I thought I'd seen that. I Googled to confirm. Yeah, I mean, you can you can guess that 90% of the mobile games are made on Unity, I suppose. But for some reason, because it loads so fast, I was curious if they ran it, maybe did something with their own engine. I think Supercell runs on their own thing. I like, so this is my ideal pick. Oh, they got April. This is weird. I have a feeling I'm going to be able to auto this. The only problem is I really can't auto with Embrus because if there's negative effects over there outside of Stone Skin, I want it to change forms, but it won't. See, like right here. Oh, there's Stone Skin right there. So I guess I do want it to do my flippy thing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's throw that out there, and then let's get rid of it, as much of this as possible off of him. Oh, he tanked it. Holy moly. Hold on. I gotta go get something, but I'm gonna wait for this to start. Someone's coming over to drop something off of my house. That was Kat saying XYZ's coming over. But I gotta give them something. They gotta drop something off. So I gotta go. And I don't want to forget to give it to them. So I gotta go find what I'm gonna give to them. They got Alice and Empress. All right, let's do. Hmm. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's put Cheshire Cat in there. They left. Wow. Be right back. So I don't want to get any more wins. I want to do some losses. I'm going to back out when I come back. Leave. All right. And then let's do the next one. It's not this thing that's the people who code on it as well. Yeah, the problem with I think Marvel Strike Force is that it was coded by codev partners who were not, they were contractors, right? And then it was temporary. And then I think also, I'm guessing, I heard that they were trying to sell the game before it went to launch. And even EA, the Galaxy of Heroes people, went and looked at it. And I don't know if this is true or not, can't confirm, or I may have misremembered the story, but they weren't happy with the coding. There were some issues with the coding, and I don't know the details in Galaxy of Heroes that they were attempting to unwind, and they saw the coding on Marvel Strike Force, and they didn't want to buy the game because they would have to unwind it themselves, is the story I heard. And the part of the story I don't remember, or that's unclear to me, is if it was that a lot of the code was similar to Galaxy of Heroes and they were frustrated with that because they weren't happy with it themselves. Similar, I don't want to say borrowed, but I believe that was the word that I was told, is that it was borrowed code. I don't know if that's true or not. Borrow, yeah. I don't know. You hear these stories and it's just like, and it was from an ex-employee, so you never know. I lost this one. Yeah, I don't know the details of this, or the validity. Again, rumor. Yeah, we lost that one. All right. What else do I need to do on this account? I did not get to play this today. Oh, let's do this. Since I got the free refresh, let's just go through the easy ones. I hear a lot of stories from former employees, and I believe they are true, but you never know. There was also a story about Kathleen Kennedy and Arnold Cubs and myself were supposed to be on stage at EA Play to the release of, I think it was Thrawn. Could be wrong, but I feel like it was the Thrawn release. And there was a big hubbub about putting 3 white guys on the stage, and I don't know if it came directly, but the only reason I remember this, I was watching some commentary channels talking about the departure of Kathleen Kennedy, and for some reason that I remembered that. it was someone from their staff, or the story that I was told is that it came directly from Way Up, and we weren't allowed to go on stage because of that. I talked to Cubs. So he got his degree as a psychologist, and I know that he was helping a lot of people who he was doing a lot of, like, he was positioning himself as a therapist for um, people leaving certain religious organizations, and he referred to them as high demand religions. Not that they were like scarce, no, but like as being a member, the organization had a lot of demands on the people in the organization. And from what I could see, is that he was doing like podcasts and therapy largely centered around LDS community, Latter day Saints, Mormons, which I believe he was raised. And he wanted me to come on it because I was raised in a different, what he would refer to as a high demand religion. I just didn't feel comfortable talking about it because my departure from there was mostly, wasn't like one day I'm going to do the right thing and I'm going to separate myself. It was more like my life is in shambles. I've got severe alcohol problems and later out, guys. So I don't have like a story about having the strength to get away from a religion that you don't believe in. It was not like that at all. It was just I had a drinking problem. So I don't know how that fits into what he was trying to do. Because I wouldn't want to misrepresent the situation. No, it was Mormons. Yeah, I went to his house in Arizona, and I believe I mean, his whole family, his wife's family, everybody, from what I could see, from the ones that I met, quality family, quality personalities, like the best neighbors in the world, for real. Like, you'd be thrilled for these people to be your neighbor. Such a cheater team. Holy moly. We need to, oh, maybe that'll work. I don't think that's gonna work. No. Such an annoying mechanic. It's almost like you don't want to go too fast. Hello, bad MCC 143. Okay. There's nothing worse than getting stuck, let's say, in like Grim Forest, and they got like 1 HP, and you can't, and they're not going to do anything. And then you're just stuck there, and because they're slow and they're not taking a turn, and you don't have a way of stripping away the damage immunity or whatever. You just have to hit basic attacks for like 3 minutes until they take a turn. I try to take something to cleanse, to take away the buffs in every battle now, but still. Yeah, he's gonna help people. I don't have anything against, you know, organized religion that is not what I consider fanatical. Especially, I have no problem with ones that, that I would perceive as good neighbors, quality values, even if I don't want to be a part of that. But like, a lot of these, higher demand religions, let's say, like Mormon and stuff like that, dude, I want them to be my neighbors. In general, they're like quality community members and family oriented. Yeah, I don't want to be one. I don't want to get involved with that. Even the religion I was raised in, like I don't want to be involved with it, but like if my neighbors were of that faith, that wouldn't bother me. I'd be like, cool. They're generally good people. Moving next to the Amish. I've never met anybody Amish. That's like a East Coast thing, though, right? Yeah, I know zero about Amish other than what I've seen on television. I'm sure it's not right. Ohio and central Pennsylvania. Yeah, I know zero about it. None. This is my arena strategy, by the way. Leave Arbiter on defense and just climb. I mean, I can lose sometimes, but I probably win 90. Well, I'll pull it up. 90 something percent has to be. Go away, ads. 94%. And I'm not that picky. I just normally play. I normally just play until I lose. You know what I mean? I just play and play and play until I lose. I haven't had the need or the interest to go into platinum. It seemed like a real hassle when I get up there. Plus, I don't know if I have the gear and the team comps to be competitive in platinum. I don't know what difficulty. I can only speak to Hydra. Hydra, the goal is between all three attacks, there's modifiers that go towards clash points. And the goal, the longer term goal, is to get to 1.2 billion. Now, that doesn't mean you get 1.2 billion, like 135 million, but it typically means about 300 million on the hardest difficulty. That way you get the max accessory rewards. Chimera is a different animal altogether. Oh, wait, here he is. Hold on. Mike. Mike. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Wait, wait. You seem nice, but they won't make eye contact anymore. What does that mean? Oh. If you had a decent amount of silver from running Minotaur or 1.2, the bridge still at the place. Minotaur is not about silver. You do get some there, but it's not considered to be a good source of. Minotaur is about the masteries, but you do get silver there and you do get experience, but it's not the reason to do it. Yeah, you get about a million exactly. You get about a million. Like if you run through Minotaur to max out the masteries, which is I'd say about 2,000 energy. Let's say 600 and something crystals, but you should make a large percentage of the gap to take them all the way up in the levels, and about a million silver. If you're looking for silver, just silver, I believe Spider's the most efficient. But Spider 20, if you sell all the accessories, that's where you're going to get the most silver. I don't do that. I feel like silver is so much easier now that we don't have to worry about moving them around and all that dumb shit. Holy moly, that was annoying. But now that you can move stuff around, I feel like just doing, like right now I'm running event dungeons and things like that, and I'm running, whatever for the Titan event. I feel like I get enough silver by selling off the artifacts that I can't use. I'm not, and if you're early game, 12-3 is gonna be, an excellent, a reasonable source of silver plus experience. I think it's one of the more efficient ways of doing it. All right, let's see if we can win this. We might be able to win this. Oh, come on. No. Spider 10, yeah. Spider 10. Spider 10 is going to be... there's a glitch on Spider 10. I do take issue with Spider, though. I think that... Like on my baby account, I'm not running Spider 10. Not because it's not good or anything like that. I think it's fine. I'm running Event Dungeon. I went on my way to run, on my brand new account, to run Event Dungeon 20, which required getting 300 accuracy, which is a pain. And the 300 accuracy allows me to get the chronophage gear, which to me is just so much more useful than any kind of gear I can get out of Spider. Eventually you outgrow Spider, and you're still required to run Spider in various events. So, but I'm having a harder and harder of time of using any gear out of Spider. There's a lot of exceptions and nuance. Clearly, I can pull some random quad roll speed banner with accuracy primary. I get that, but in general, I'm not looking for that anymore. And I think I can make better use out of chronophage. Bean hiding me really sleep, not today. I think he's asleep. I haven't seen Bean this afternoon. Oh, hard 10? Oh, no, there's a glitch in normal 10 in Spider. Hard 10, yeah, it's all of the hard is going to give you the highest chance at a mythical piece, a 6 mythical. It's just that the gear inside of Spider is good for a while until something like Chronophage just becomes better. Yeah, I at some point you don't want like spider gear on your characters at all. Like, let me show you. I mean, I'll just do a quick rundown of some of my characters in my roster, right? Okay, so she has one normal piece. I'm guessing it's because it has high speed. Let's see. Yeah, it has 14 speed, not the highest, but whatever. Yeah, no normal pieces. No normal pieces. No normal pieces. No normal pieces. Zero normal pieces. Nope. Like I just don't use them at some point. Which one is this? Oh, that's not even a normal. That's Stone Cleaver. And I know that's maybe that's an in-game player thing or mid. I'm not in-game. I'm mid-game. Okay, well there's one. That's a normal piece. Again, what I said, accuracy with speed, sure. There's a normal piece. Crit damage on crit damage. Yep, I can see that getting used. Yeah, I don't have Marius, and Valdi started the same time as me. The problem I'm having with Marius is I refusing to, because I'm kind of ornery. I'm refusing to spend on that. I'm done. As soon as this is done, I'm done. Like the next 10 is, they're done. Like I'll be done the day that's done. How long is that going to take me if I refuse to spend except for on Sundays? I think Marius is the key. I feel like Hydra is a very mid-game problem. And one is looking for, yeah, Arbiter is early game, but I feel like when you start like putting together 3 teams to tackle Hydra, that's mid game. When you're thinking about how to build your Hydra team the best is probably when you're mid game. I think mid game is also like wrapping up faction wars and getting Lydia. I think that's mid game. I think end game is after Marius. Yeah, Arbiter is like maybe a month on that. Fuck. Yeah, I'm just ornery about this. I don't want to spend 150 a day to make this go faster. This takes forever. I mean, I do the free one, the free keys a day, and I'll do the keys on Sunday, but I'm not. Well, then you Arachnid, if you just haven't focused on Arbiter, then yeah, you're done. I wouldn't say that but you can, it depends on your intention. That's the cool thing about Raid is you can play the game any way you want. But that just means you just didn't try to get Arbiter. You weren't deliberate about it. My guess is that the Great Hall bonuses are probably the main bottleneck to getting Arbiter. Yeah. Yeah. That's the cool thing about Raid. There's like a million exceptions to everything. Like there's so much nuance in Raid. Like I could say, oh, this. You know what? Cool. But there's like 500 exceptions, my guy. And then people are like anytime I say something, well, you could do this, this, and this, and they're like, actually, yeah, I know, but 4 months? Oh, you're doing great then. I mean, I don't know. You got lucky if you have Marichka, or you spent one of the two. But either way, that's very good. Because even spending doesn't guarantee that. you got it. Oh my god, you pulled the best healer in the game. Yeah. Well, blue belt. Yeah, that's winning. Like that's like it's like you won the Raid Shadow Legends lottery. There are end game players that have played the games for years that don't have that character. Doom Tower Hard in 3 months. I'm probably gonna finish Doom Tower Hard on my baby account right now, and that's under 2 months. Oh, Doom Tower Hard? No, no, I can't do hard. Normal. That's pretty fast. Well, then you're sweaty. I mean, that means you just put the time into learning how to play the game. That's great. And sweaty, when I say sweaty, that's a good thing. I get it. All right. Yeah, turtles, like, come on, turtles. Turtles are interesting, right? Turtles is like if you got all four turtles and really tweaked the builds, like you can probably I mean, it just carries your account. And I think that's the reason why they did it. Because in-game players are not trying to like they don't care about hard 10 XYZ with 4 characters. They're trying to like run a solo build. Yeah, they're trying to run as least characters as possible with the fastest, and they're using food. They don't care about 4 turtles. I care about 4 turtles. You care about. I'm guessing you guys care about because that's probably going to launch your account forward. So I think that's why they allowed the turtles to be so powerful. Month, that's fantastic. Yeah. I think it also depends on what rotation you're doing Doom Tower. I feel like on the last rotation, I got stuck on the spider because I didn't have an HP burn. Um, so that's kind of like a hard stop right there if you don't have an HP burn. I don't like this tower is much easier. Yeah, the spider will lock the HP burn spider will lock you out of moving out of the tower. The ice spider, whatever it's called. What are we gonna do next? Tag team, faction war boss, distorted energy. We'll go do that. Tag team. Boy, I have not played it all today. I'm not familiar with Androck. Oh yeah, yeah. You got. You got to be definitely go for that guy. Yeah, it's just you're probably gonna run out of currency. I know on my baby account, I do that every time I see. It's like right when I log in for the first time every day after server reset. You know, I go through the market. You do your store buy, and then your clan shop. I like buying energy in the clan shop. Token trader don't use Bazaar. He's normally right here. Drexar, whatever his name is. Soul merchant. Do all that stuff every day. Lady is amazing. Just being able to put speed up and to put 2 positive effects on your team and 2 negative effects on your team on a pretty quick cooldown on her HE special. HE special's over the top good. She's super good in Chimera too because she has some unique debuffs that count for a lot of the trials. Yeah, I use Lydia a lot. And then she has that really cool passive. Yeah, the passive is not garbage. Let's go do Oh man, I feel like I'm in the boring part of both of these right now. Huh. Well, that's no fun. I wonder if all right, let's just do normal. I don't want to deal with that today. Yeah, Chimera is probably should work on Chimera today. I need to work on Chimera. It's like I hate to admit it, but last week I was planning on working on Chimera and I completely forgot. I mean, I could have just spent like a couple minutes. Oh, that's a good one. What's up? Yeah. Yeah, I gave him his card too. No. Yeah. Yeah, bring it in. Yeah, whatever. Or you can come talk to him. We're playing Raid. You can finish my dailies. Oh my god, I need Wixel too. I have a dead Titus. I tried making that Bronco team. All right, come on, double anything. Yeah, Wix. I don't have Wixel, but even if I did, there is a way of doing it without Wixel. But it's okay. We're gonna redo that one. All right. All right. Big money, no whammies. Let's go. Oh, probably should just sell that now. All right. Finally got Titus to work after. Okay, so you got Brogni. Brogni or Bro? Can you do it on auto though? So Brogni or Wixel plus Titus will get it done, right? With a resetter. Can you? But you can't do it on manual though, right? No, this. Do you want to know Boomer any chance? Woof. I knew you know that guy. He's kind of an asshole. Oh, I go by Boomer. Is there another Boomer over there? I have no idea if there's another Boomer. I don't know Boomer outside. People call me Boomer. I don't know anybody else. Oh no, I'm not familiar. I don't know if I know many of the other players. I mean, I know Arnold obviously, but I don't know. The only thing we want to go Highlander on him. This makes me smile. Yeah, other than Warrior, does Warrior still make videos? Is Warrior still involved with content creation on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes? I mean, I talk to Arnold weekly. Warrior quit? All right. Oof. How's it going, Nooch? Welcome in, Nooch. Well, that's great. Okay. Oh, did I not get the key for Amius? Oh, what am I doing? I should have just went for the key today. Oh, well, let's start headed over to the key. Mobile Boomer 365? Yeah. How's it going, Nooch? I'm not sure. I've got 126 characters all the way at 60. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I gotta do. So I do. I'm doing Curse City. Their team's already loaded. It's just hitting it, and then what's the other one? Grim Forest on hard or normal. It's easy. Yeah, just push buttons. I swear. I doubt.
Sparkly baby, look at him. Oh, he's keying out. Oh, hey. Baby just woke up. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay. We're just gonna go through. Oh, it's all normal. Oh. Oh, want to say hi? There we go. Buddy. He wheezes like an asthmatic 600-pound man. Listen. Oh. Good job, buddy. gotta lean back. He keeps leaning forward. There. What do you have to say? He breathes like James Gandolfini, I swear. Well said. Oh, we're mad. Like, why aren't you feeding me yet, lady? Lady's not feeding him. Lady's not feeding. You're okay? Oh my goodness. We're not going to do Dark Fae. Oh, thank you. This is my, like, 70s Crayola sweater. Oh, I'm sorry. Sup, motherfuckers. Hi. Don't say that word. Big boy. He's starting to mimic facial expressions. It's getting cute and fun. And then he just cries. Ooh. Oh, he's hungry. I know, Bubby. He breathes like Boomer. A little bit of baby boogies. He's got a bit of some sniffles going on. He's okay though. Oh, we did Curse City. Okay. So now we're gonna go Grim Forest. Do our normal. Yes. I know. So mad. Let's do... Oh, we got a bunch of the turtles. Oh, and Theodosia. This is... It's very helpful that I have a lot of these teams. And let's do Cheshire Cat. Why not? It doesn't matter. Oh, so mad. So mad. What do you have to say? grab your bottle really quick. Okay, we're gonna run and grab his bottle real quick. Okay. Goodness. Ah. There you go. All right, we're good. We're good. Meltdown avoided. That was the most boomer face I've ever seen. You know what my mom was saying? I was telling my mom I was trying to figure out some videos to make today. And she said, what if you do a video that's just all Charlie lookalikes? You know what my husband said? Or we could just start with Mausoleum Mage. Tell me why he thinks my son looks like Mausoleum Mage. Can I... Where is that button? Hi, bub. Where's his, walk desk, orb, throne gameplay? I don't know what his, I'm trying to put up his... I know! I don't know what his raid button is. It's his call to action. I don't know. He has weird names. Yeah, I know. Not Frack and the Fat. Would be a fun and unique video, but I don't know. I haven't really come up with any. And he was like, I asked him why, and he said, 'cause he's bald. So that basically says you're Mausoleum Mage, because this is your twin. Charlie, how do you feel about being called Mausoleum Mage? Exactly. It's like a self-insult. Okay, you do that. Mommy can do this two-handed. I am a pro at doing things one-handed nowadays. Boop, boop. Footprints. Where are we going? Cool stuff. Let's go this way. There's a chest. It's a mimic. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. Confirm. 2 turtles. Theodosia, turtles. Cheshire Cat. Let's do... And Bogoth. That's good. It's a pretty infallible team. I'm Gorgorab and Mausoleum Mage is my son. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, it's hot in here with the lights and a sweater. Puppy! You're a good baby. Are you a good baby? He is a good baby. We just went to Home Goods and Michael's and he slept the whole time. Like a pro. Good boy. We just gotta get you sleeping through the night. You're almost there. You've done it twice. You're gonna do great. You wanna burp for everyone on camera? That's always fun. Need a diaper change too. It's okay. It's okay. Oh God. Oh, he hates being burped. Hates it. Because it means it's a break from food. Don't punch the bottle away, you weirdo. Okay. You do that. You got that? You're good? Hold on. Just... What are you... Dude, what are you doing? Boop. 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 Chest. Ooh, curio. Yay. There's a chest. There's a chest. Here's a chest. More curio. Oh, same curio. How funny. Oh, sorry, I poked you in the eye with that. Mad skills. So we went to Home Goods. I wanted to have like a basket of fake flowers because we have a new console. So I need to fill it with something. We need like springtime stuff on the console. Just decorations. And I went to Michael's, and the only things I liked were like stupid expensive because it's all like the Martha Stewart brand, so it's really expensive. It was like $80. And that was on sale. It was stupid, and it wasn't even that nice. So my mom and I went, and she said, well, why don't we just make our own? I just want to make my own. So we went to Michael's, and I got the baskets and the flower foam and exactly the flowers and colors I wanted. And I'm just going to put them together and make my own. And I'm making 2 of them. And that was $60 for 2. Much better. When I was a baby, my mom says I was wake up in the middle of the night, scream bloody murder, get up, and halfway in my crib, they would hear me fart and stop crying. Boomer got up with the baby last night because I was fried. And he said, come here. And he said Charlie ate and then was kind of fussing for a little bit. Fussed for about 10 minutes. And then he heard him burp. And then he went to sleep. Huh. I know he looks a lot like Trevor, but I'm going to have to put up some pictures on Instagram. He looks like me. Like me as a baby. Looks exactly like me. It's crazy. Maybe we just look alike. Maybe just Trevor and I look alike. Come on. Me. Cute face. You hear him burp. He has a full old man burp. Hi, Obi Jim Kenobi. I go to get the mail and boom, Charlie time. It's always Charlie time in this house, except when he takes a nap. Then I can do other things. Mommy's got to record a couple of videos today. I have hair and so does the baby. True. My mom says I had a lot more hair than he did when I was his age. Come on. He's like, why is my back all sparkly? I didn't realize that we had a bear added to Marvel Strike Force. I'm seeing this on his other monitor. There's just bear. Okay, go this way. It looks like the baby version of me. Thank you. He really does, though. It's crazy. Come on, bub. All right, let's keep. Oh, I found another chest. More chests. Yay. Ooh. We're gonna go with speed and accuracy. Why not? Always good. Oh. Theodosia. And turtles. And Tholen. And... yeah. Oh, you're so cute. He's ridiculously cute. My mom was holding him and just had him, like, flung over her shoulder, and he was just looking around, and I was like, you're the cutest thing on the fucking planet. It's crazy. Mwah. I love my baby. Oh, it's Cocaine Bear. Nice. Just kidding. Oh, it's Urs. Oh, that's Zodi. You kept saying stuff about Cocaine Bear, and I was like, why is Zodi on a Cocaine Bear rant? I get it now. It's Ursa Major. Got it. That's hilarious. Mwah. Where are you going? Where are you going, flinging your head around? It terrifies me when he does that. Alright. Your speed lead, boink, 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 and Tholen. This just always works. Especially if you're in normal mode. Just turtles, Tholen, and a speed lead, and that's it. Weird that Boomer and I have a lot of the same champions at this point. He's a bear with an opening move where he swings at the opposing team with a tree like a baseball bat. Oh, that's great. Oh my gosh, that's funny. The turtles here have some funny attack animations, but not a lot of the champions. One of my critiques of Great Raid Shadow Legends is that the attack animations are a little basic. Not the turtles, though. Turtles are fun. You are just refusing to burp. Okay, come here, Boogie. Oh, you're so cute. Or you're going to sleep again. Oh, you can't go to sleep. You're going to be awake for a little. What was that? Oh, he's pooping. You want to see poop face? Watch. I'll cover it up. There it is. That's poop face. What do you mean you don't want a champion number 20 who raises their arm and spins in a circle? Oh my god, seriously. It's like, woo! They all have that cute little, whatever. The flourish. And another curio. Excellent. Keep pooping, dude. Go to town. He's actively pooping right now. It's hilarious. I was about to change you. That's why. You know. He knows when I'm about to change him. Poop face. Oh, you got Stagnite. Love Stagnite. Who else can we throw in here? Ooh, Neve. No. Achak does that, and it's weird after seeing Lave. Oh my god, Achak does that? That's so funny. Pooping is allowed in the terms of service. Charlie doesn't give a fuck.
What do you have to say? Do a poop grunt. It's really funny.
Oh god. That's kind of a poop grunt. There it is. This poor kid.
It's okay. What are you looking at me for?
Oh, you're missing a sock.
Oh, here it is.
Lost a sock. Okay, we got 3 more energy left, and then your dad's gonna have to hurry this up. He's in there talking to Lala. Did I not do that one last time? Interesting. 1. Ah! 2. Okay. Hilby, Turtles, Stolen. Logoth, why not? Annoying is the movement of the camera with every attack. Oh, isn't that when it's a critical hit? It does that only when it's a critical hit. Please don't poop your outfit. We might have. We have a mini blowout. No, we're okay. That was just weird lighting. Get the microphone. Get it, buddy. Oh. I'm trying to get him to give people things now. Because he'll kind of grip on whatever I give him. So then he... Alright. Okay. You opened up a lot of spot. Alright, well, we're done. What else? We got more energy. We got that. Faction Wars. Let's go. Ooh, Faction Wars hard. Nope. Thanks for pooping on me. Tag Arena. Let's go. Just go in order. This is how I do my Tag Arena. Tag team, I see it. I can't get my cursor on the right enemy every time he's doing that. Ooh, that's annoying. I know you want to lay flat. Prefers to lay flat when he's...
You have your pooping pose.
We're gonna make Daddy change it. Daddy has avoided pretty much every poopy diaper since we brought him home. Just happens to be, oh, I'm working. He usually is, though. Go change Charlie in front of them out there and see how quickly Boomer comes back to stream. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, what are you doing? He's just doing this. Daddy's talking to Lala out there. Hello, Destro. I'm not Mobile Gamer. I'm his wife, and this is his son. We're giving him a break so he can eat lunch. I'm sure it's obvious I'm not Mobile. A likely story. Yeah, exactly.
Or you just like to save them for mommy. The mommy's with you a lot of the day. That's why. You gotta poop early in the morning when Daddy has you.
Mommy's sleeping in a little. think Daddy's coming back to here. Woo! Don't slap my belly, Mom. Woo! You're going invisible on me. Like little invisible Franklin. Oh my god, watching Fantastic Four, the latest Fantastic Four while pregnant, that was a choice. Almost named Franklin. Oh, God. When I was at the hospital with my two, the nurses were always surprised that I changed diapers. I was like, you coming home with me to do it? Yeah, exactly. I don't understand that idea of like, oh, you know how to, you can change diapers? Or, you know what pisses me off is when somebody say, oh, is Trevor babysitting? No, he's taking care of his child that he absolutely had to be a part of in order to make. He had to have 2 surgeries, and we signed a lot of documents. He has a legal right to all of the other embryos too. Certain that baby's using his cuteness as a disguise to steal all your build info. Yeah. Give us your gear. Give us your gear. So cute. Yeah, exactly. No, he's being a dad. Exactly. Because I went, one of my favorite volunteering places, I got to go back this past Wednesday, and it just made me really happy. I missed them a lot. And nobody said that to me, and I was like, thank God. Well, one person asked where the baby was, because she follows me on Instagram. I know, Bubby. Start crying and get Daddy to come out. But nobody said anything about, like, oh, I said, oh, he's with Daddy. Like, he's just hanging out with Dad. He gets to hang out with Dad, and then he gets to hang out with Mom. Different times for different things. Oh, good burp. Here is the burp. Good job. Booper has superhuman testicles. It is... we got half of him. So, yeah, I think so. Babe! I'm running out of things to do, and he pooped.
Okay. All right.
You want
to your mom?
You want to change him?
No.
Oh, he's like, why don't you love me? I'm doing Tagarina.
You're doing Tagarina? Oh,
Yeah.
well, you moved on right perfectly.
Yeah,
we
had stuff to do.
Oh my God.
Hi, Mom.
All right, so she knows how to play Raid Shadow Legends.
Wait. Oh, there.
Oh, hi.
Mom.
Hi. I see you. Hi. All right.
Hi.
I'm sure the baby's using its cuteness to steal your build info. All right. Well, did she do everything? She did everything, right? I can tell. Yeah, that's great. Quests advanced. Oh yeah, she knows what she's doing. All right. Yeah. All right. She did everything. Let's do this real quick. Stagnite, pretty useful. Hello. Did she mess with the camera? She did a lot as she changed a diaper. Oh my God. She's the best. Best mom / wife ever. Straight up. I love that she plays Raid Shadow Legends. I do. We can always talk about stuff. I don't know if I'll win this one. Maybe. Boy, they're slow. I mean, my turtles are kind of tuned slow, so I'm kind of surprised by this. Uh-oh, here we go. Okay, there goes. Turtles are so good. This is a go second team also. Was she trying to do raid tomorrow? Well, she has a raid channel, so I don't think she is. It would not. I do enjoy that she does play raid. I just don't see her quitting. I know, man. 2 Leos and 2 Donnies. That's bonkers. I might lose this. This is weird. Oh, we can bring it back. Come on, Pythian. Oh my god. I think my Pythian needs more resistance. I don't see us winning that. I mean, the only way I can see winning this is if she drops below 50%. There we go. And that gives him enough time. Oh my god, the freeze. So annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see this working. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, she played Marvel Strike Force for a while, then I don't think she liked Marvel Strike Force nearly as much as Raid Shadow Legends. So I think her problem with Marvel Strike Force was that you had to play it every day. And Raid Shadow Legends not like that. So she likes that she can enjoy Raid Shadow Legends on a more casual basis. Kind of play at her own speed. That's her thing. She just enjoys that a lot. What are we doing? Barbarians, Shadowkin. I kind of want to play the Shadowkin. I can't do 19. My team's not fast enough, but I do like this one. What's up, Rastafaris? How's it going, my guy? Let's see here where I can get this to work. I'm thinking about booking, what's this guy's name? The Fusion. I like him a lot. God, why can't I remember his name? It's a funny name, too. This guy. I'm thinking about booking him. I like him a lot. All right. Oh, that's no fun. All Lord of the Rings movies? Very nice. I need this guy to survive. All right. I think I'm going to book him. I got to wait until there's an event where I get points for booking him, though. I really do like Yuki Masa a lot. I feel like that one there is about getting the timing right. All three Lord of the Rings movies, how long do they take? Like 12 hours? I feel like that's a journey. Yeah. All right, let's save some of this stuff. Hmm. Hmm. Well, that's right. She can't have her turn meter. It's only removed by half. I think we lost this one. These are just super punishing, man, when it goes sideways. It's all like all turn meter. I'm gonna just try it. Goodbye. Yeah, these are just super punishing. Yeah. See if I can get some heals out of this. I don't know if this is a good idea. Pretty weak. All right, I think if I get this stun, I'll be okay here. Goodbye. Leonardo is so good. I don't know, man. That's so fun. All right, let's do this, and then we'll go to the other form and say goodbye. Okay. Oh, that's garbage. All right, goodbye. Prestige good with David Bowie is Tesla. 20 years? You're kidding me, right? Has it been out for 20 years? Oh my god. Faction Wars boss. Okay. Barbarian. Barbarian's kind of annoying because you know what? Let's fire up this guy here. I want to try this. Let's test this guy out. He's not done yet, but I want to try him out. He's definitely not done. Let's see here. Oof. What do we got? Alaz. So we'll just do a temporary build on him now. I'm tempted. I'm 7 plus 3, 1.5. Oh my god, that's so expensive. All right, I'm just gonna blow through my energy here with these. Let's just do that. And I'm gonna see if I can pick up any red ones anywhere else. Sometimes those are here. Oh, I already purchased them. 6 months. I feel like you're on a good track. I don't think there's anything wrong. I don't know. I think it depends. I know Kat did not do it in 6 months. I think I did it around then. I'd have to go look. On my baby account, I'm trying to do it a lot fast, but I feel like I got a better direction. But 6 months, yeah, that's great. Uh, all right. I don't think we're gonna get much out of that. Let's just this is killing me right here. 15, 1.5 million fine. I don't even know if I can do that. Add Lambert slotted in. Who? Sylvie Merchant, Leonor, Mikey, and Zeno. There you go. Congratulations. All right. 3 of 13. Is it? Come on. No. That's not right. Dungeons. Keep going, my guys. Come on. Hmm. Let's do some masteries on this guy while that's running. In the meantime, I just gonna use him. I'm gonna mod him for his base form. I'm only gonna use him today in his base form. Blessing. We want to do Heaven Cast. Yeah. Heaven Cast. And what do we want to do now? Ooh, I know what I got. I got something here. I got an extra one of these. I gotta sell some of this stuff. I am just like so far behind. Oh, got an extra one of those. All right. Yeah, that was fine for now. What do we got here? Damage to bosses? Hmm. Um, I don't know that I'll need this. I think I'm gonna do that. That way I can effectively put with none. It's kind of interesting to me because I know that some of the builds they have zero. No. Well, I don't know. That's kind of weird. Not really the way that I wanted to go on this guy, but whatever. We're going to use his primary form, but whatever. I have a feeling that maybe I'll get a small eke of accuracy out of him anyways. This is just going to be a temporary build. Maybe I'll throw like 200-ish accuracy on him. I guess I could do like... All right, we got a little bit more before that finishes. And we can take that up later to 4. No, 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 no. Yeah. Let's do it now. I feel like this is one of the better relics in the game. It doesn't matter. Upgrade. All right. All right, there we go. All right, I want to send four. All right, we're gonna do the 300. All right. All right, let's what do I want to do on this guy? Let's see what we can get out of him. The back of your laid my nuts. Is 150 too slow? I feel like it's too slow. Yeah, I think I got to. I'm gonna try to see if I can get him for 200. All right. Yeah. Well, it's not going to be a permanent build. It's just going to be a build for right now. I don't have the masteries done. He's not at 60. I just want to take him for a spin inside of. I just want to play with him a little bit inside of Faction Wars. I'm going to do the boss. Let's see here. I think I'm going to take. Let's take number 3 and just call it a day. Oh, shoot. No, we don't want to do that. Yeah, that was stripping off mods off of other characters. I don't want to do that. Well, well, well. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right, what do we got? Well, this is not going to be as interesting. Right. I'll have to take some of these up higher tomorrow for damage. Yeah. That's a good one. We'll take that up later. That's a good one. That's a good one. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna take that all the way up. That is quite good, actually. I'm sure this will get moved somewhere else later. That's amazing. All right, this is kind of mid, but we'll do some normal ones on it. That doesn't help him at all. Another diaper change. Well, our mom's here. You got to do what you got to do. That's great. Live refresh. Champions. Well, we're not gonna go crazy on these. I don't even know if I should put that on there because he doesn't need attack. He needs defense. Let's see. This is a good piece right here. Let's just take that up. Okay, and this is also a good piece. Okay. Let's give it a roll. Let's give it a roll. We're gonna go into. This is my first time playing him, so I just want to see how it feels. Um. Okay. Oh, really? I don't know what that means. All right, let's see what we get here. Oh my God. All right, say don't do that. All right, well, let's see here. All right. Hmm. Um. Kind of slow playing this, right? Oh yeah, that's great. Goodbye, right? Yeah, or just I'm just kind of slow playing this because I want to get a feel for how this works. All right, we'll go over here. Mythic Gamer 365. I like the sound of that. I'm gonna go all out on the boss, of course, but right now I'm just kind of saving. Well, I mean, I like that. All right then. Yeah, that's okay. That is quite okay. Probably could have did this on auto, but I'm just trying to figure out the kit. This is my first time playing him. All right, so let's do. I think this is probably pretty easy. Let's see this. Can we knock down his turn meter? Oh, we can. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do that. That's good. And let's try it. Don't really want him to change forms, though. I guess I would if... Oh, I should have did that. All right, well, there you go, Syl. Well, he should do the counterattack there. Is that gonna... Yeah, back at you. Hmm. Interesting. I think Raphael outdamaged him by quite a bit, though. Interesting. Yeah, almost triple. Well, well, well. Let's see here. All right, let's do a review. All right. Is there any, or if there's anybody in my alliance that I've not done a review for that would want one? Or if you're in my Discord, I just messaged 4 people on Discord. I just messaged 4 people on Discord, and then from there I will... All right, let's go into my inbox. No, 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 no. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on emails. All right. All right. Uh, all right. Send off an email. Uh, Discord. Thank you, Rick. I went from, yeah, I know, I saw that. Working on King Demon Lord. Fantastic. That was good. Yeah. Inbox. All right. Okay. Copy. Copy. All right. Control V. I'm do, 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 send copy. Control V. So I'm trying to find somebody to do an account review for. I prefer if they were online. I don't really want to do it for somebody when they're offline. Right. So I added like 17 people. Well, not that many, but okay, let you do one. Maybe you can tell me max out your masteries, do better. Oof. Are you? Well, what if it's something else? Are you on my alliance? Oh, I see. Well, yeah, max out your masteries. Maybe there's something else. I don't know. It's up to you. I'm putting you in my will. I'm in your baby alliance. I don't have a problem taking a look at it. Are we friends on Discord? If you're on my Discord server, just ping me, and then I'll add you. Well, let's see here. This one's let's see. There we go. Let's see. Three. We do have one opening. This one requires 3 million power. The person I just kicked, hit me up if you want to join. 1 ATB is this one. This one is 3 million power. There you go. Oh, just jump in. Whoever gets there. Yeah. I mean, it's a 3 million power, minimum. 75K on CVC. Pretty straightforward. If I was logged in my baby account, I could check that, but I'm not on that account right now. My Discord handle? You can't add me. I have to add you. If you type in your Discord handle here, I can do it that way. I've got everybody blocked. I can only add people. You can send me an email if you want, if you don't want to type it into chat. Or you can come to my Discord and ping me. That's my Discord channel. All right. Hello. All right, I got somebody. Hold on, I got somebody. Let's see if it works out. I can't get a DMs on Twitch. Yeah, you're going to have to email. You're either going to have to ping me on the Discord server, tag me, or send me an email directly. The only way that it's going to work. I'm not logged into that account right now, but if I switch over to that account later in the stream, I can see if anybody hasn't logged in for a couple days and I'll kick them. Like right now on this one that has a 3 million. This one's at 3 million right here. So there's an opening right now. Okay, Larry. Okay. Yeah, just hit me up, send your login. All right. And then what do we got? Banana pancakes? Yeah. Okay. I'm live on I'm streaming if you want to watch. All right, I found somebody. I got one. Okay. Let's see here. Clan offers. Oh, I see. Let's log out of this. All right. Stop multigram, in current battle. Stop multi-battle. I'm just running through it as much as possible. It depends. I mean, I'll look at your account. Oftentimes when I look at people's accounts, what they think that they should be working on is not a thing. Also, many times builds that are correct for XYZ require significant amount of time in regearing and or books or masteries that one doesn't have. So it's not like it's just going to work instantly without doing some prep on the correct champions. Oftentimes someone say, hey, Boomer, can you do this for Hydra? And I get in there and start tearing it apart. And it's like, oh my God, you don't have this character upgraded. You don't have this character upgraded. You have this character. It's like, oh my God, you need like a week to make it work. But I'm going to dig into this account right now, Banana Pancakes. And then we're going to do it. All right. Okay. Yeah, my Discord server. I don't know if this shows up on. There you go. I'm just waiting. Okay, there we go. Results. Let's dip out of that. Log out. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me log in on my tablet so I can expend that energy, right? All right, let's see here. Add. Okay, there we go. All right, we are in Banana Pancake's account. And let's see here. We got to claim all of this stuff just because I have to do that. You know what I mean? To get started. Quests, yeah, I got to do it. All right, there we go. Guardian Ring, there we go. All right, so what kind of account is this? This is a newer account. 600,000. All right, we're not going to do anything on that. We'll say, let that sit. So this is 600,000. All right. 600,000. How long have you been playing the game? Holy pop-up Batmans. Oh, this guy's in our alliance, no? Yeah. This guy's awesome. Woo! Woo! Okay. I like this because this is Baby Alliance right here. I love it. USMF, congratulations, clan level up. Okay, fantastic. I don't know when that happened, but okay. UMSF. So I love doing it for Alliance members. I prefer to do those. How long have you been playing the game, my guy? Let's see. Daily reward login. Day 150. Okay. 5 months. So let's see where. All right. 5 months. Let's look at the Great Hall. Fine. Oh, no. Oof. 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 Yeah, attack is probably the least useful affinity. I would say easily the least useful, right? I say start with accuracy and then maybe move from right to left in general, but not attack is the least useful. Yeah, this is not great. All right. All right, Great Hall, 16%, gold 2. All right, he needs to get to gold 4. Let's see what's going on with that. See, my 45-day account's here. All right. Oh, he's got Sun Wukong. All right, not trash. No, 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 no. Holy moly, no. No. Sun Wukong lead. Always. Yeah. No, no. Okay, let's fix this. There we go. We just got him 9% speed in arena right there. Holy hell. All right, let's see what the... Yeah, that's a big oof. Yeah, I know, that's a big oof. All right, that's a big oof. All right. So his Sun Wukong is first, which is okay, but I think the best way to do a lot of damage here would be to have Michelangelo go first and put defense down. Let's just do this. No accuracy. You got some accuracy problems going on here. Yeah, some severe accuracy problems. This should delete the teams. Well, no, it won't. All right. Something wrong with his arena team. Why is it doing that? So we're going to come back into this in a minute because that was abysmal, right? We're going to come back to that in a minute. Yeah, there's some things wrong with this. Ooh. Oh, yeah, look at that. I mean, obviously there's some problems here. There's some problems here if he didn't even put the banner. Maybe he just got it, but still. Yeah. I mean, that's a problem not doing that. I don't think this is a build. Yeah, no accuracy. Ouch. 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 No, 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 no. Gotta have some accuracy. This is not gonna work. He's not gonna be Sun Wukong without any accuracy. He's not gonna be Ezio without some accuracy. He's not gonna be Michelangelo without some accuracy. All right. And he has to have crit rate. No. 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 No crit. Oh my God. No crit rate. No, this is something else. Let's see if he has any characters that he has overlooked. Um, it's always stats before sets. Yeah, I mean, I think that's event at the begin 1000%. There's so much. Yeah. But sometimes, yeah. Dude, this guy has no good supports. Holy moly. Wow. There's not much he can do about this, but this is not great. He just doesn't have any good supports. Sun Wukong, Mikey Ezio, great. Allure. Yeah, I get what Allure does. Freck, and I get the Venomage, Jag, Xenomorph. I don't know Jag. Let's look at Jag real quick. All right. So Mukun does that already. Wow, he needs like a reviver. Oh my god, he needs a reviver healer. This guy's not going to do it. I understand what this guy does. Oh. No, this requires some work. All right. No, I don't want to roast people necessarily. But yeah, Hello Sexy Beast. Yeah. Um hmm. I think I'm gonna make a generic a video about this. Um All right, full stop. Don't do this. Generic, and then all right, fine, fine. Yeah. How do I get rid of that? That is so annoying today. I wonder why it's doing that. Do you want three damage dealers in a team? I'm afraid there's not a clear answer to that question. Hmm. He has 6-star speed boots. He has 6-star speed boots just sitting here. I don't know where to start with this without being like, holy moly. Clan Boss team. I mean, I hate to say this. Clan Boss is generally brute force, meaning if you have like two or three damage dealers with two or three support champions, which mythical should be good, right? as long as they're built appropriately, let's say War Master on the appropriate champions on their masteries, they have the correct relics, they have the correct amount of speed and accuracy, you should be able to brute force it. Clan Boss today is becoming less and less about speed tuning and team composition as opposed to having, are all your champions at 60, all of them fully ascended? Do they have the correct blessings? Do they have the correct gearing? Do they have the correct masteries? Do they have the correct relic? And all those things done correctly, almost any 3 damage dealers or any 2 damage dealers with three reasonable supports, you should be able to one key it. I mean, it's just gotten a lot more simple so with the raw stats and brute force in the game. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of nuance, but there's some. Hey, what's up, Bill? All right. Well, all right, we're just going to shoot a quick video. This is kind of going to be a all right. It's roster review time. We're going to take a look at Pancake's account here. He's 643,000. He's been playing the game for about 150 days. And this is the first time I've opened up a raw. Oh, I want to be nice. I got to be nice. Want to be nice. Roster review time, and there is a ton of stuff that's going to happen in this video. We're going to talk about team composition and the fundamentals of gear. This is Pancake's account. He's been playing for 150 days. He has a collection power of 643,000. First thing that bothered me about this account is this affinity bonuses. Attack is probably the least effective one at the start. Accuracy is the way to go. In general, as you go this way, they get worse. Not entirely, but I would say definitely focus with accuracy. Right now, he is on the Arbiter mission that requires 7, and it's kind of a shame that it's going towards attack because there are a lot of champions that don't care about attack, but a large percentage of them care about accuracy. And the thing about accuracy is that champions will not work the way they should without the correct amounts of accuracy. For example, Xenomorph here has a reasonable amount of accuracy, right? Here's Michelangelo. Yeah, it's probably not going to work. Ezio will not be Ezio with 48 accuracy. Sun Wukong can get away with lower accuracy than a lot of champions, but Sun Wukong will not be Sun Wukong without any amount of accuracy. So how much accuracy does one need to get through the game? These are some general suggestions when you're going up against the clan boss. And I think if you're following these numbers and you're building your account accordingly, that's going to carry over into other game modes. Now, when you're in the normal dungeons, for example, and you're trying to do well in normal dungeon 15, you're going to need 150 accuracy. If you're in normal dungeon 20, you're going to need about 200 accuracy. Now, this is different than an event dungeon. I can tell you this. Those have different stats. For example, the current event dungeon at level 20 requires 300. So when building characters, depending on what you want to do with them, oftentimes you're going to have to jump on the internet and find out what are the accuracy requirements. Now, you just need to get over the top to get that to work. Having 600 accuracy in PvE content really won't help you. It may help you in arena, but it won't help you outside of arena. The other thing too, some of the fundamentals here is that damage dealers without 100% crit are not gonna work. This has got to be 100%. This has got to be 100%. Now, in general, damage dealers should be at 100%, but Xenomorph, I'm going to say must be at 100% because of his basic attack places 1 poison, but if he places a crit, there'll be 3. He must be at 100%. He must be at 100%. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the way that this works in arena. So right here we have Ezio lead, which is 19%. Sun Wukong has 28% in arena. Now, the intimidating presence that's here on Ezio will apply to Sun Wukong. So it's good that Ezio has intimidating presence, but the leadership does not have to have intimidating presence. Intimidating presence can be on any one of the other champions. There's only could be one on the team though. Brimstone works the same way. He's got Brimstones on Mikey. I think that's fantastic. Easy fix here is swap in Sun Wukong into Ezio. Now, this is the other thing that's kind of driving me crazy is no relics. No relics. Oh my God. Relic crafting. He's got a ton. There's an entire video about relics, and the general is full stop, don't do this. And in this video right here, there's so many amazing rare relics, specifically from Chimera or normal, where you can get to go a lot better on your account with relics. So the other thing too I want to say about relics is that relics can be opened at any time. In general, in Raid Shadow Legends, it's a good idea to start thinking about, everything as a currency. There's always a optimal time, for example, to spend silver or to upgrade artifacts or to upgrade characters or to open shards. That is not true of relics. There's no added bonus time or special time to do them. You don't get any extra credit. There's no advantage to opening them during CVC. Open them. Open them when you get them. Use them. There are tons of useful rares. You don't have to build up. The other thing too is don't mix rarities. Just do rares with rares, epics with epics, legendaries with legendaries, mythicals with mythicals. So if you start acquiring legendaries, mythicals, epics, and you don't have enough to do a full 100, just wait. Don't mix them. Do them as they come in. The other thing too is understanding the flat stat problem. So there's a couple stats in Raid Shadow Legends that are bad. And specifically, we're talking about defense, HP, and attack. There's a flat defense where it's just a number, and then there's a defense percent. I would say avoid on this middle row right here in the gloves, chest, and the boots, any kind of flat defense, flat HP, flat attack. I'm going to say that those pieces, like this one right here, are unplayable. That's right, unplayable. Now, the top row has flat stats, so you can't avoid that. There's some other places that are important to keep in mind. This one right here can have a primary stat of speed. That's fantastic. Here you can have a primary stat of accuracy. That's fantastic. Down here you can accuracy and resistance and so on. And then right here, there's a crit damage. That's excellent. But in general, avoid at all costs. I feel like a large percentage of the time, these flat stats in the gauntlet, chest plate, and we're talking specifically about attack, defense, and HP only, are unplayable. They really are. The other thing too is that this middle row right here is important. And silver is in short supply. And I think that this is the area where to focus on taking gear to 16. I feel like it's largely a waste of taking this top row to 16. They're probably just as effective at 12, where there's a lot of value added down here when getting specifically these percentages ones over the top. And if you're going to take them to 16, make sure they're good and they're in this middle row. And then this is just breaking my heart. I'm going through his account and I'm looking at some of his pieces here. It's like, ooh, you could have speed there. Oh, yeah, what do you got here? Speed, okay, cool, but that's not a 6. One of the best values in the game is going to be a 6-star boot and with a primary stat of speed. And I'm going to tell you that it doesn't matter if they're green, blue, purple, it doesn't matter as much. Just having the primary stat of speed. And when I went into his account, I was like, oh my God, he's got 3 not being used. You know, any of these ones here that have a 6, that's worth taking up to 12 and being used. And these 6-star boots, you know, just with the primary stat of speed, yeah, some are better than others. I'm not going to get into that debate, but a lot of characters can use this. In general, 95% of the characters probably should be a 6-star boot with speed. I'm just saying. And upgrading these boots today, you know, to 12, they're going to be useful on other characters. And this is also going to be a good contender for going to 16 because speed. Then also, oftentimes, if I come into a really good boot, this is not necessarily the best boot. I get that. But, you know, if I come into a really good boot, there's all kinds of examples of that. That's also going to be one of the first ones that I attempt to use this in. Now, these are very hard to get early game. Sin Devil is definitely more of a mid-game feature, but there's a 1 in 7 chance that this boot will go to speed. And this is going to be one of the best slots to use that. And I would say at first, that would be the first place to go. And the idea here is that did not go. And again, this is a flat defense. That is one of the more garbage ones, right? Flat defense is not great. Flat HP is not that great. Flat attack is not that great. The percent ones are just a lot better. But there was a 1 in 7 chance that could have been speed. And that is going to lead to a situation where at 16 and rolling the 1 in 7 chance at speed, you get this situation like 45 on the max and then 12. 45 and 12 is a lot of speed. It's a lot of speed, and that's going to push the account forward very quickly. So, in general, those are all the suggestions I have for the account. Something that also concerns me on this account is that there are not a lot of great supports. There are some supports that are needed. In general, almost in every battle, you need 1, if not 2 supports. And I'm talking about healers. I'm talking about characters that can buff your teammates. I'm talking about team revives or characters that strip positive effects from the other side, which he does have. Sun Wukong, another guy has it. More importantly, something that removes the negative effects on your side from your team. There's all kinds of supports, and they're really important. And this count right here doesn't have a lot of the key epics that I would be a big fan of. You know, they're in short supply. Dur is okay, right? Mostly for faction wars, but this is not going to be what I consider a top tier epic support. And that is why I've been very particular about my link. This link right here has handpicked very good epic support champions that'll carry you through the game without having the deficiencies like this account here has. You got Ugo, Mausoleum Mage, and Tagore all doing very specific roles, and that's going to make playing Raid Shadow Legends and getting through all the various game modes a lot easier. In addition to those 3 amazing epics, there's 3 amazing legendaries, including the free one right now for logging in for 7 days is going to be Ezio. And then I kind of doubled down and put a fourth one. I think supports are so important. And this account here is severely lacking supports. So if you come across a good support, and I went through his account and kind of, it's like, there are not really a lot of supports here, right? If you come across a good support, run, don't walk, focus on that support. Arbiter would be a great choice. He's stuck on the one mission right now, which is kind of a hassle, upgrading Infinity bonus to level 7. Before you get Arbiter, you have to take 1 up to 10. And so that's going to require doing better in the arena. I hope there were some helpful things in this video. If you got something out of the video, be sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe if you want future stuff like this. All right, bye for now. Yeah, this guy didn't use a beginner link. My link is very specific. Oh boy. uh All right, let's see. All right, I'm gonna send that off. Oh my God, did I miss anything? I feel like there was so much stuff missing in this. I was like, oh boy. This account needs some fundamental realignment of the way things work in Raid Shadow Legends, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, this account needs. I'm not going to change anything on the account. All right. All right. I'm sending him a message. Let me send that over to him if I can't. All right. For support, you want your so there is such a thing as too much accuracy. Let's just put that out there. Not necessarily in the arena, but in PvE, you want your accuracy to line up with whatever you're trying to do. Because otherwise, it's kind of a waste when you go over the threshold. There's no advantage to having 900 accuracy if you only need 200. That's an extreme case. In arena, that may not be true because your arena opponents may have gone wild with their resistance. But in general, it depends on what you're doing. I would say that at the beginning of the game, these are some good baseline accuracy. I went over it in the video, but if you're trying to do Ice Golem 20, you better have 200 accuracy. If you're trying to do Ice Golem 25, you better have 250 accuracy. If you're trying to do Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, you better have 230 accuracy. So it depends. You're going to have to Google it. Like for me, a lot of the stuff I'm trying to do is in the middle of Faction Wars Hard, and depending on the stage, but most of that needs to be, well, it needs to be about 400. But I have the affinity bonus at 80, so I have to take that 400, 405 minus at 80, and then I ended up modding them, at 325. It just depends. Yeah. Kale's doesn't matter. I promise you, Kale doesn't matter. I promise you, Kale doesn't matter. All right. I'm going to log out of his account. All right, let's log out of his account. Missing the recorder. Woof. 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 That graph in Discord, which one? This one right here? Yeah. I'll put it right here. That's something there. All right. I'm logging out. All right. All right. Let's see here. Is Larry Levine here? All right, Revival Path is probably the best value in the game if you're spending. Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you're gonna spend, okay, here we go. Larry, let's do it. Okay, Larry's here. All right, we're doing Larry. All right, I'm gonna log in. Are you in? Are you on YouTube or Twitch? This is not it. All right. All right, I'm gonna keep going. Mr. Amazing. All right. Copy. All right. All right. That doesn't work, my guy. I don't know what's going on. All right. I'm gonna have to come back. I don't know what's going. Oh, thank you. Okay. I was about ready to pass, man. It's like, come on, man. All right. Let's see. I think I got it. All right. Let's see if we got it. All right. Here. There we go. I sent you something that's. There we go. All right. 778060. All right. Let's go, Larry. We're going. All right, there you go. Larry's in YouTube's comment section. Okay, here we go. I see you. I'm glad that you're here. I'm going to collect that for you. Platform gift. There you go. All right, so you got some resources. All right, this is an account, 14 million. So you've been playing longer than a year. Daily, yeah, you've been playing longer than a year. Okay. Let's see. Let's go over here. So this is. I'm gonna be posting things here. Just ignore most of this stuff. I just collect. I'm just gonna put stuff in there. Beautiful. 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 Beautiful, my guy. Beautiful. 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 Lamasu will help you a ton. All right, let's do it like this. Beautiful. 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 Hmm. All right. All right. This should work. Let's see what's going on. You're beautiful. This should work. One year, yeah. This could work. I've gotten this to work on my account, but it's gear dependent, and so the one thing that you don't have is intimidating presence, which make them a lot faster on any of the characters. But this should work. Yeah, you are beautiful. Very good. All right. This also will probably require a specific setup for it to work, because this is like a triple hit, right? Yeah, your turtles are not fast enough. Yeah, none of your guys are fast enough at all. Not even close to fast enough. Hmm. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're just not fast enough. Um, you could use Theodosia. Actually, Theodosia would probably work better. Theodosia will work better there. Let's try Theodosia. Theodosia's passive actually allows for Leonardo to pop off all the time. I would skip Padraig. I would because I actually use Theod. I didn't realize you had Theodosia. I think this is going to be a gear issue. And again, intimidating presence somewhere in here might be what's needed for it to work. It might be that simple. Let's see if this works. Well, the only thing I think is Theodosia needs to not change form, so that might require setting. Hopefully she doesn't like go to the other form. Your damage on these guys look really good. Yeah, I just don't want her to change form. Yeah, her passive actually is pretty cool with Leonardo, because her passive like rebalances the health, and he tends to proc a lot more when that happens, I've noticed. See if this is good. Ouch. Well, all right then. So he already procced right there, right? And so she's gonna rebalance him, which is bonkers good. Here we go. Yeah, see, look at he's back hitting at it. I think that's great. Let's see here. I'm gonna run this on full auto and just see real quick. Let's see if we can do this on full auto. Yeah. No, no, no. Oh my god, I forget that she's awful like that. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Well, she's not awful. It's just that I think this actually does it. I actually feel like you set her to not to change forms and it'll work. Yeah. Yeah, this is an end game. This is I would call a mid game account. I don't. Do you have Marius? I don't know if you have Marius, but this is close to end game. Is she gonna switch forms back? Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you don't do FK10, you can't get Marius, right? Yeah. There. Oh no, Costco. I agree. We just had this conversation. Lydia is mid game. Figuring out Hydra's mid game. Like Marius and running over Chimera and probably completing Faction Wars hard and Curse City hard. That's some end game shit. Hmm. Well, I can promise you this team does it. Um, I'll look at the builds a little bit. I'm not going to keep doing this. I promise you this team works. I think your Leo does not need to be fast. Your Donatello needs to be insanely fast. Like Donatello, I've heard of people making Donatello their fastest character in the account. The other thing too is you can boost damage on Donatello for the rest of the team by using like a 9-piece protection. Theodosia needs to be set on do not metamorph, and then you're good to go. Let me look at the gear real quick on him and see if I can figure anything out. This is fine. Oh, you got her in feral. Okay, so you're setting her up for the alt form, which is fine. I can see you're doing this correctly. Yeah, that's great. That's great. That's great. All right, you have. I mean, this might be worth re-rolling, right? Let's see if you've re-rolled it. Yeah, you re-rolled it. All right, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing when it comes to gear. You can give her some speed there. I'm sure you're. Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing with glyphs? Yeah, you're just like me then. So you are using your glyphs. I don't know if I like that. I've been using this on her. But mine is squishier than yours. I've actually been using aspect on her. I don't know if that's the perfect one, but I have been doing that. Yeah, because this is only going to help on her basic only, right? I think she only has one ability that heals. I think you're better off with this. Yeah, I think you're better off with that. Okay, Theodosia. See the thing about Theodosia is she has a couple different ways she can be built. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, all right. Savage, War Master, great. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I like that actually. All right. Yeah, you have no issues with gear. Like you understand gear. Um, yeah. Oh, it's a little slow. Um, See, this guy I think can be slow, right? Like Leonardo, who is wow, look at this. You got 6-piece merciless. Fantastic. Yeah. 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 Holy shit. All right. Accuracy, he doesn't need that. Huh. You're just using that for the speed? Huh. I don't know about that one. Hmm. He doesn't he doesn't need the accuracy. He doesn't really need speed. He just needs straight up defense. I'm trying to think. It's probably fine. Yeah, this is probably yeah, that's amazing. Okay, well, that's amazing. Just leave that. I don't think I would change much on that. Oh, look at that merciless. This is great, dude. I gotta ask. I gotta ask. You just missing it? All right. There you go, right there. I think you know what I'm saying. Okay. I don't like that relic. Ooh! Look at all those wands. Wild and crazy guy. Um, I think you're better served here with a Talon or a Coronet. Yeah, Ralph is me too. I didn't even book him until recently. You booked him. Holy shit. See, I feel like he could be closer to 300. I'm serious. I feel like he should be closer to 300. Yeah, I feel like yeah, I feel like you know what you're doing on this. And I think you agree. It's just like they just need to be a little bit faster. Shut off Theodosia's alt form, and what's going to happen? So the cool thing about Theodosia and the turtles is her passive on her primary form, where it resets every 7 turns. I've seen this happen where he just triggers way more. And I don't know why, but it seems like it resets, re-equalizes, and then it triggers. I've seen it happen a bunch. Like it allows this particular passive allows for Leonardo to yo-yo. But that yo-yo thing only happens if you have all four. We're talking specifically about with 3 turtle allies. Like that seems to proc a lot with Leonardo. I would try to get more speed out of them. I would yeet this. I would yeet this. That's holy shit. That's amazing. I feel like that belongs on. No, I feel like that belongs on like Pythion or Theodosia for that matter. Put that on Theodosia. Yeah, put this on Theodosia. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I feel like he should just be pure damage, man. Like if you got an extra cat's gaze lying around or even a coronet. No, not a coronet. Fuck coronet. A talon. I don't know what other relics you have that are better than that. I just don't like your relics. That's fine. Holy shit. This is great. Holy moly, that's amazing. Yeah, I know. Do you have any cat's gazes? Hey, do you have 17 cat's gazes? I don't know. I feel like you just gotta play. I feel like you know what you're doing. You just gotta play with it. So my Fire Knight 10 team is Theodosia and Donatello, Theodosia and 4 turtles. I think that you make your Donatello a lot faster and maybe slow down your Leonardo and just make him hit harder and maybe speed up the other ones. Also, if you convert one of them to intimidating presence, and I don't know which one that would be, if you convert one of them to intimidating presence, that'll help, because she's got the 25% speed in all battles, and you throw a 5 intimidating presence on Raphael. I don't know. Pick one, right? That'll give a 5 will be strengthens your team's aura by 15%. So that's going to boost that 25% speed aura. Does that make sense? And then you'll Fire Knight 10. I don't know if I can make a video about this though. I'm just saying. Anyways, let's keep going. You can use Empress for this if you want. Do you have Senna? Oh, yeah, I should probably have done that. Hold on, let me see what you got here. Let me see what you got here. Hold on. I forgot to do this. Holy moly. This is going to make some of you cry. Actually, I'm just going to put it on the screen. I'm not going to do it that way. Theodore, Lydia, Ekriza, Sephi, Mithrala, Yukimo, Taurus, Marichka, Pythia, Newt, Siegfried, Lady Macog, Pharaoh, Alaz, Tashiro, Athorion, Empress, Titus, Leo. Yeah. Yeah. But you could use Empress for this if you want. I don't know. I don't know how important it is, but Empress can solo this. Oh, this is a year-old account. All right, let's look at Hydra real quick. How much are you doing here on Hydra Clash? Are you doing the 1.2? Well, I don't know if this counts free to play or not. I have no idea. I don't know. Not yet. Yeah, with Packmaster and Throat Ripper, you should be able to, just with a team based around those two champions and Hydra, you should be able to come into Nightmare, hit battle, and beat the whole thing. I don't know how you guys have these guys equipped, though. Lilu Multipass? No, I don't think this is free to play at all. I really don't. Not even close. This is an amazing account. I'm just for kicks, I don't think this is gonna work because it's gonna require a lot of tweaking. Why does this do it this way? All right, we need a healer in here. Who's one of your better healers? Marichka? I don't think he has Senna. I didn't. Oh, no, no. You haven't beat this? Oh, God. Yeah, this is easy with this. If they're booked, probably have to go and book all of them. All right, let's just put it on for 30 seconds and see if it falls apart or works fine. Yeah, I don't know if this is the right team or not. No. So this is not your doggo is not doing anything. Yeah, your doggo's not doing anything. Yeah, your doggo's not doing anything. Your doggo should be just deleting. Yeah. That's a team like that. Well, here, let me just show you something real quick. Uh, yeah, you have all the tools to do billions of damage. I mean, Titus Wixel. Trundra. You could use Packmaster Throat Ripper as a secondary team. Yeah, here's one right here. Mikage, Padraig, Tashiro, Blakehead, Shayak, and Croakhead. 850 million. That'll black. I mean, you only need like 40 million or something. Not a lot. Yeah, this might be better. Padraig also has HP restore so that the damage doesn't stick over time. Yeah, then you got the Mikage Tashiro. Yeah. So, this is the bad. This is the good news and the bad news. The good news is you can do all of this. You have everything you need to finish Fire Knight. You have everything you need to finish the hardest difficulty of Hydra. Unfortunately, it's not like, oh, just plug these characters together and it works. It's going to require being like deliberate on the exact champions that you want to do that with, gearing them with your better gear, making sure they're booked. You know what I mean? It's just a pain in the ass. Like, it's not going to happen today. Like, there's not really like, because like Trundra or Taskmaster, they're just not going to work, and unless they have like Merciless at 300 crit damage, and then they just melt when that happens. All right. I'm gonna call it for today. Cat just came home. Your account's great. I don't think you need like a suggestion in particular. I think Fire Knight is just Theodosia and the Four Turtles. It's just a matter of tweaking them, and then you're good to go. They got to be faster. I know that you were doing like Relentless with Donatello. I think you may want to go stats. You know what I mean? Like just like so like let me give you an example. Donatello, boy, you got two of them. That's great. Holy moly. Two Donatellos. I mean, just say you just don't worry about Relentless, right? You can get him to 300, like without even stripping any gear off of any of your other characters. Yeah, you could take him to 300 right now without even fucking up any of your other builds. You know, that puts him at 300. Yeah, there's extra speed you can get there. This right here can go to 45, and then you could upgrade it. Maybe you get more. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna, okay, I'm out. All right. All right. Wow. Okay. I gotta go. I'm out. All right. We're gonna dip out. Thank you for being here, everyone. Yeah, Trundra requires a ton of damage to make it work. But once it works, it cascades. Also, you got to make her lead, and then you got to pump the team up with like Feral and Protection 9 pieces. Feral 9 piece. And then there's certain characters and certain kits that give damage, and it's just about ramping her damage to like making her lead, having the rest of the team be Feral or Protection 9 pieces, then using characters that like Feral, not Feral, Feral, that boost damage, and then it just kind of then some healing and some other stuff, and then it just runs over Hydra, just explodes Hydra over and over again. They never do anything. Okay, bye for now.
Descende, o ludus gloriosus, in telefonum nostrum, ubi campiones pungiant, et gloria non fit.